1:15 p.m. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by Catherine Pereira and read by Geethanjali Ramanayaka. The headlines. The Education Minister says that a systematic program will be prepared to conduct examinations without delay from next year. It has been stated that $6,000 million has been received as foreign remittances in the year 2023. National Identity Card number to be converted to the TIN number. The National Sangha Federation has emphasized that the ongoing Yuktiya operation should not be stopped, whatever influences has emerged. 7 fishermen sentenced to death over 2012 boat hijacking and triple murder. Peliatta mass shooting, vehicle used by assailants found in Galle. Tamil Nadu villagers taking on a billionaire port plan. News in detail. Minister Susil Premchand says that measures have been taken to prepare pre-childhood suited for educational reforms. He stated in Parliament that a program will be implemented to train preschool teachers by the educational institutes. He also stated that preschools will be regulated by the provincial councils. He reiterated that a systematic program will be prepared to conduct examinations without delay from next year. State Minister of Finance Shahan Semasinghe says that $6,000 million have been received as foreign remittances in the year 2023. Measures have been taken to import electric vehicles for the people who are working in foreign countries in order to encourage them. Minister Nalin Fernando says that tax for imported milk powder has been increased in order to safeguard the local dairy milk industry. State Minister of Finance Ranjit Siambalapitiya has stated that measures are underway to convert a person's national identity card NIC number to their taxpayer identification number or TIN number. Speaking to the media today, the State Minister explained that the matter was discussed at length at the Presidential Secretariat yesterday with the participation of several relevant authorities. He stated that the relevant decision was taken after a general consensus was reached that the process of obtaining a TIN number must not be yet another burden on the public. The National Sangha Federation has emphasized that the ongoing Yukti operation should not be stopped, whatever influences have been emerged. In a special statement made by President of the National Sangha Federation, Venerable Lianvila Sasanaratna Thera said that several invisible powerful groups have been deployed to disrupt this program. The Thera has also said that all have accepted that this program is a timely need to the country. Currently, several powerful drug racketeers have been taken into custody. The properties of the underworld gangs have been confiscated. The youth and the school children can be safeguarded from this drug menace being spread in the country. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. 7 fishermen convicted of hijacking a fishing boat and killing 3 other fishermen in 2012 have been sentenced to death. Accordingly, relevant sentence was issued by the Colombo High Court when the case was taken up this morning. Colombo High Court Judge Aditya Patabendige further sentenced the accused to 29 years of rigorous imprisonment while imposing a fine of ₹2,08,500 each. In October 2012, the accused had hijacked a fishing boat, Tejan, of Tangol and killed 3 fishermen aboard while critically injuring several others in order to illegally migrate to Australia. Following a lengthy trial, the judge announcing the verdict said the charges leveled against the accused have been proven beyond reasonable doubt. The vehicle believed to have been used by the assailants complicit in the Peliatta shooting incident that killed 5 individuals has been found while parked near the Vidyaloka Pirivena in Galle. And that ends local news for now.
The main news story is brought to you by Sinhala Veda Mahatmya.
Health Secretary Specialist Dr. Palitha Mahipala says that a new program will be initiated to eradicate leprosy from the country. A program to identify cervical cancer was initiated yesterday. Participating in a media briefing held today at the Health Academic Bureau, the Secretary stated that all health issues can be solved only by all the health staff working collectively. He stated that 407 billion rupees has been given for the betterment of the health sector. And that was the main news story.
The main news story was brought to you by Sinhala Vedamahatmya.
This is Watchlight.
It has been reported that 3 small bridges from Thebuana to Palapitiagoda in the Kalutara Nabada road is at a severely dilapidated condition. It has caused obstruction to the transportation activities in the area. The residents in the area have requested the relevant authority to expedite the renovation activities of these bridges. This is for the attention of the Road Development Authority. And that came to you in Watchlight.
Coming up, World News.
Headlines first. The Tamil Nadu villagers taking on a billionaire's port plan. The US strikes Iran-backed militia in Iraq. And Turkey Parliament backs Sweden's NATO membership. Thousands of villagers in a southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu are fighting a proposal to expand a port owned by billionaire Gautam Adani, one of the world's richest men. The villagers, most of whom make a living through fishing, say the port expansion in Kattupalli, a small village located in Tiruvallur district along the Bay of Bengal coast, would submerge their lands and wreak havoc on their livelihoods. Adani Ports denies this. The 330-acre multipurpose port, originally built by Indian conglomerate Larsen and Toubro L&T, was acquired by Adani Ports in 2018. The US says its forces have carried out strikes in Iraq on 3 facilities used by Iran-backed militia. The proportionate strikes targeted Kataib Hezbollah militia group and other Iran-affiliated groups, the Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said. He said the precision strikes were in direct response to attacks against US and coalition allies in Iraq and Syria. A number of US military personnel were injured in a missile attack on an airbase in western Iraq last week. Officials say they were undergoing evaluation for traumatic brain injuries. Turkish MPs have ratified Sweden's bid to join NATO in a long-delayed vote that represents a big step forward on the Nordic nations' path to membership. Sweden applied to join in 2022 after Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, but Turkey withheld approval amid a row over what is called Sweden's support to Kurdish separatists. Turkish President Erdogan is expected to sign the legislation within days. It leaves Hungary, sole NATO member, yet to ratify Sweden's accession. Back to the headlines of the world news. The Tamil Nadu villagers taking on billionaire's port plan. The US strikes Iran-backed militia in Iraq. And Turkey Parliament backs Sweden's NATO membership. And that ends world news.
Development news.
Habaralu Weather in the Monragala district will be renovated at a cost of 3.9 million rupees. The project is being initiated by the Sri Lanka Mahavalley Development Authority. The renovation activities are to be completed within a 6-month period. And that was development news.
Moving on with sports news.
It has been decided to conduct the ODI match between Sri Lanka and Afghanistan at the Palikale International Cricket Stadium. The Afghanistan team will arrive in the island on the 30th of this month. 3 ODIs, 3 T20 matches and 1 Test match will be played between the two nations. And that was sports news.
Go ekak thiyana youth eකට life එකේ change එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න as වහගෙන දකපු හින හැබැ කරන්න youth එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න friendship එක මෙන්න.
The all-new NSB Ithru Mithru account, NSB IM, a plan for your dream.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
On to business news. Rapidly growing digital marketing firm Icon.io marked its third year of unrelenting innovation, significant expansion and outstanding achievement with pride on Monday. The Mandarina Colombo hosted their commemoration. Their offerings include a full range of digital marketing tactics designed to maximize customer success. And that was business news.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Go ekak thiyana youth eකට life එකේ change එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න as වහගෙන දකපු හින හැබැ කරන්න youth එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න friendship එක මෙන්න.
The all-new NSB Ithru Mithru account, NSB IM, a plan for your dream.
On to economic news. Singapore headquarters TIW Capital Group or TCG Group CEO and managing partner Mohit Ralhan this week visited the Board of Investment and met with Chairman Dinesh Virakodi and officials to discuss opportunities to set up a subsidiary in Sri Lanka. TCG is a global asset management company and has offices in 8 locations: Singapore, Malaysia, Mongolia, India, Bahrain, the UAE, Oman and Mauritius, and has an investor spread across 29 countries. TCG currently has SGD 1 billion assets under management. And that was economic news.
Weather report.
Mainly fair weather will prevail over the island. There's a possibility of ground frost at some places in the Nuwara Eliya district during the early hours of the morning. Misty conditions can be expected at some places in central, Sambragama, Western and Uva provinces and in the Gaul and Matra districts during the morning. And that was the weather report. Prior to concluding this news broadcast, the headlines once again. The Education Minister says that a systematic program will be prepared to conduct examinations without delay from next year. It has been stated that $6,000 million has been received as foreign remittances in the year 2023. NIC number to be converted to TIN number. The National Sangha Federation has emphasized that the ongoing Yukti operation should not be stopped, whatever influences has emerged. 7 fishermen sentenced to death over 2012 boat hijacking and triple murder. Beliata mass shooting, vehicle used by assailants found in Gaul. Foreign news, the Tamil Nadu villagers taking on a billionaire's port plan. Well, with that we end this news broadcast from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation and handing over the microphone back to Satya on the other side to keep you entertained this Wednesday afternoon. Over to you, Satya.
Well, that was Geetanjali Ramanayaka with the main news, and moving on to lunchtime music as usual.